Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.
Things go wrong. And things go wrong with cliques that are trying to form, and cliques and families that you create in this game. Sometimes things go wrong because it could be as simple as things just don't go your way, like with the Ariston situation. This was a situation where D fought for me. He got this deal. It was through him, as I felt that it should be, because he's the one who stood in my corner. And he should be the one to get that payback for all those years, because I understand that. I still feel that way to this day. However, when we went to Ariston, I remember when I first went up to see LA to get the deal. And my ass, because I'm so desperate, I'm going to say, you know, sometimes desperation leads you to do a little left things. You become a little outlandish. Instead of wearing a normal outfit, there's some things, sometimes it's best to be yourself. And sometimes they say less is more. Not less with clothes, but just less with your person. Sometimes you should just be who you are. Don't try to be anything, just be. But no, instead of me banking on, I don't have to impress you. What is that song? I love that song, that Jay-Z song. What's that song? I'm not here to impress you. That shit right there, I'm not here to impress you. But it's like I came and went, I had this outfit that was sheer. Sheer and long, like Elvira, sheer long, with this scarf that this girl that I love, Crystal, she's a designer, did for me. I'm saying, like, panties, like, thongs is showing, It's just so, and I remember, I couldn't even barely walk in this thing, But I'm like, I have to get this deal. I mean, I don't think that necessarily worked for me. I'm gonna tell you why. I go into this meeting and,
Did you put the outfit together?
No, this was made for me from before, from doing shows and stuff with D before I got signed with them. But I go in the, office. You could tell I'm a little uncomfortable because, by golly, I'm nude in front of you, gentlemen. That I just have a sheer thing on, So they start playing the music, and I hate this shit. Not for nothing. That's so fucking corny. When you go into these A&R meetings, and they're trying to teach you how you should do it. Like, when your music is playing, you should bop your head too. You don't gotta do a goddamn thing. If your music is good, your music speaks for itself, and it always will. I don't have to do you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to be like this. You don't have to be like, oh yeah, like that's my shit. It's better to come off humble, like, motherfuckers, just, don't look at me, just pay attention. When the motherfuckers start doing this, excuse me 1 second, and like the music is just playing and playing and playing, and they're on the phone the whole time, then they're not interested. You don't really have to it's not like rocket science, you know what I mean? If this shit works out, it's like the music speaks for itself. So I went in there thinking that I'm gonna use everything I got, and it went against me, but it helped. To this day, I don't know if he gave that deal because he believed in me or because he, through Crazy Cat. I'm tempted to think that it was through Derek's relationship now that I got that deal, because of the turning points that happened with my relationship with Ariston. At that time, I had, still learning so much about the game, and just under DDOT's jurisdiction, pretty much. So a lot of my relationships were built through DDOT, and which were great, a lot of great relationships too. But Ariston was a situation which is so funny, this clique situation that we're talking about that exists in the game of hip hop, this hip hop game, this clique thing. I always wanted to do it, stand on my own 2 feet and say, hey, here's a lady that's coming in and standing on her own 2. I don't need anybody to validate me. I don't need, how I was seeing it done around me. You know, Kim got her breakthrough big. You know, Fox's affiliation, of course, with hot, you know, I hate to say hot niggas, but yeah, with hot niggas. Like, you know, Fox doing her thing with Jay, Fox doing her thing with the firm. All that shit helps validate her credibility. It's like us as the viewers, even the honeys on, you know, because this is the what's been set up for us to think that if Jay fuck with her, she gotta be nice. I mean, Emil is a perfect example of something that could just go all wrong. You have something that you never know someone else's shoes. I've never really had a chance to speak to Emil about that situation, but Emil was a part of a clique with Rockefeller. She had Jay-Z, who was the hottest dude in the game, but it didn't work out for her. Whereas you take someone like a Kim and she had the biggie and it worked out for her, and it's like people have different.
The situation with Emil is Emil, she didn't have what you have in your heart for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? She's not hungry for it. It ain't something that she been striving to do. It just happened. And you know what I'm saying? And how easy it is for her to make it. It was all on her, really, because it ain't in her heart to do it. She's not giving that shit 100%.
I definitely understand where you're coming from, but
that's
a very rare situation.
But
you know what I mean?
That's her situation, though.
Exactly. And then you talk about all the other women that came into the game. You know what I mean?
I'm saying one more thing too. Mm-hmm. Now think, if you was with Rockefeller, Jay-Z, how easy is it for you to fucking like blow yourself up? You got it.
It's such a disgusting push that it's unfathomable. That's what I'm saying. Like it's people. But you know what? I've had many conversations with people in this game. You know, I'm cool with most of them, and the roads that some of these women, including myself, have to get on, like the diggers, you know what I mean? She's looked upon like she got kids. Why should she? At that time, it was like no woman with kids can rap. Soleil's career was over after she had a baby because of whatever choices she made. But it's like you can take a situation and say, hey, I can make it like this, or I'm gonna make it like this. You do have choices, but there are stipulations in this game that fuck you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's people. No, it doesn't. You know why? There's some people. She wasn't that horrible where people couldn't feel her. I don't think so. I'm gonna give it I don't think Soleil was that horrible. I've heard worse. Mm-hmm. And there's a fan base out there that actually the miscellaneous few that liked Soleil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think she had longevity.
Whatever the case may be. Yeah, there's some people that do and there's some people that don't. I do believe that there are stars in this game and there are people who can do it to be in a video. You know what I mean? And get that quick money and be out. I think there's longevity for some people and I think there's not. But I think that's a choice that people make in their own careers. But even as far as being in the game, before you even get in the game, for a woman is ridiculous. You know, I don't come down on too many women and because it's only a handful of us. So I don't diss the Soleils and you'll never find me dissing for no reason to a woman in this game because of my own challenges, and I don't know their road, and I don't know the shoes that they walked in for them to even get there, or why it was abused over the choices that they made. But I don't knock any one of them. I refuse to because there's only but 10 amongst 1,000. You know what I mean? As far as men are concerned. And the trials and tribulations that I know as a woman, that I've been tested on, my womanhood being tested, as men say their manhood has been tested, my tests and my frustrations are disgusting, are absolutely disgusting. The offers that have been made and how they've been made, and the insincerity and the just downright, you know what? You're a fucking sleazeball at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you're a fucking corny-ass motherfucking sleazeball that doesn't even deserve to be in my presence. Because these men, and I can't say all of them, but it's all a fuck game. It's all a fuck game in the beginning. I can tell when I'm being looked at. I'm not an idiot. I can tell when I'm talking to a motherfucker and I'm looking them in their eyes and if they're taking me seriously or not. I can fucking tell what's going on. Absolutely. And I can tell you this too. There have been times, along with the challenges of coming in this game, are the mistakes that you make along with it. And I have been very naive and very stupid when it comes to those situations as well, because of that desperation and that hunger to want to get on, and the things that you face where you challenge. Now I'm not challenging anyone. I'm challenging myself in the mirror when I fuck up. Like, why the fuck did you do that dumb shit, you dumb bitch? You know better than that. But there's some times that you fuck up. You fuck up because sometimes you get weak and you don't have that belief in yourself that you can do without that trash. Like doing fucking articles, like no disrespect to Don Diva, but being asked questions in Don Diva that I don't really give a fuck about. Why are you asking me if I suck pussy? I don't give a fuck to, but that's my get the fuck out of here with you suck. Ask me a real question. On top, if you want to ask me those stupid ass questions, ask me those stupid ass questions. But don't ask me 10 ass stupid ass questions and don't ask me one thing about my album. Fuck you for that. But if I had the mind that I had then now, I would have flipped it all up. But I wasn't strong enough. I didn't have the same mind. I didn't have the same mind because you get brainwashed to thinking a certain thing. Just like how I was brainwashed to thinking that I needed to do the thing and it clicked to make this happen. You can't be serious. You know? It's having good people like being all around that snaps you into shape. Even from doing this DVD. I don't know what the fuck this is going to do, but I know that at the time, I know this very particular moment, I'm not faking it. I know I'm not talking to you because I want you to like me. You know what I mean? I think that I like myself enough. I bank on my character. I think I'm a good person, all that shit. But at the end of the day, like, what is this fucking shit about for people? You know what I mean? I'm coming in this game. Is this about music? Is this about how hot you are? I mean, you know what kills me the most in this shit is the bodega goddamn rappers. Like, you know, niggas that could freestyle, they're so fucking talented off the top of the head. You throw them a fucking track, they don't know what to do with it. What is this about for you? Like, you're fucking freestyling about nonsense anyway, but you're doing it so good off the top, and then you get a fucking beat in your fucking dodo brain, like you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what. Well, the track comes on, it's like I don't know. You're fucking speechless, running off. I'm talking like for an hour. I know niggas that could run off the top of their head for an hour and read off newspapers, just break down the room. And it's like, idiot, just tape yourself and put it on the goddamn sign. And you got yourself probably like, get some fucking hook makers and you got yourself a fucking thing going on for you. But no, what is this about for me? What is this about for me? At the end of the day, that's the only thing I can concentrate on because I don't know what it's about for everybody else. But for me, it's like, I think I've been struggling for a long time to come into character. And to take out all these the stupid shit that floats around in your brain, you know, like maybe you do all the little opinions, which are everyone has one. They're assholes. Everyone has one, but I have a lot of assholes in my brain right now, fucking of thoughts and echoes of people saying shit to me like, you rap, like, you know what? Do you know how stupid? Like I feel like going and I'm talking to somebody and I'm dead ass serious, like, yo, I do this. Like, for real. And they're like, you rap? And I'm like, motherfucker, what did I just say? You know what I mean? I didn't stutter. I didn't come up to you like, hey, I rap. Hey. I didn't say, hey, my name's Nay, I rap. No, I said, hey, you know, what's up? You know, I got some things going on. I got some freestyles coming, you know what I mean? What about me and you collab together? You rap? I mean, what the fuck is that shit? That shit is so fucking, like, one thing I hate is that dumb look on people's face.
Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Let's go. Joke, no joke. Jigga, joke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke. I know this industry chick with tabla. Yeah. When I got exclusives, I hit to all.